Hello everyone, welcome again. And this is day 7 of Speaking English Challenge with an AI. And the last 2 days, I haven't recorded any video because of my health, and I am also traveling to another for my work. So I am not able to record. But and when I returned from my work, then I caught viral infection, and then I got by fever and I'm not able to record anything. So I'm very in guilt that I am not showing up myself, but still I'm still in, you know, infected by virus, but I'm not gonna take any break from now on. And I continue with communicating with an AI. So how are you, GPT?
I totally understand, and I hope you're feeling better soon. It's completely okay to take a break when you need it. I'm really glad you're back and continuing the challenge. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Let me know how I can support you today.
So do you remember the rule of the this conversation? What's your job to do?
Absolutely. My role is to help you practice English, correct any mistakes in real time, and keep the conversation engaging and helpful. And of course, I'm here to support you through any challenges or topics you want to explore. Just let me know what you need.
Chat GPT, you seems like a gentleman because uh, you made by a female like Mira something. Na? You what's your honor name like Mira something? What's her full name?
Oh, that's so kind of you to say. I don't have a personal name, but the team at OpenAI that developed me is often represented by different engineers and researchers. If you're referring to someone in particular, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to help.
And no, I'm asking about like Sam Altman, who is the founder of OpenAI, and one more female who designed you or and contributed more than a Sam Altman to Dutch. So like Mira something her name. I don't remember her full name.
Ah, got it. Sam Altman is indeed one of the prominent figures behind OpenAI. As for Mira, you might be thinking of Mira Murati, who's the chief
Yeah,
technology officer at OpenAI.
yeah, right,
She's
right. You got it right. Mira Murani. Yeah, I forget Murani her name full name. So yeah, Mira Murani. You are right. So what's today's topic we should discuss on?
I'm glad we figured that out. As for today's topic, we can dive into anything you like. We could explore something related to your English practice, maybe discuss a philosophical concept, or even talk about your recent experiences and travels. Just let me know what you're in the mood for.
Oh, that's a great topic. Like I can discuss on where I traveled and what my experience is, but for now I am not in mood to discuss all of those things. For traveling, the topic travel is keep it for another day. I'm little ill, so keep it very simple and very natural and also not very deep philosophical means. So if I have to choose one topic, if I give you one topic, then this is like let's talk about women. Like nowadays, I become a really, I become feminist, and I'm not become feminist. The the meaning of feminist is I always supported, but I really don't know from the beginning. But slowly, when I learned and I learned about women and the how the society suppress them. So previously, I took feminist as a wrong word, but now I'm a proud feminist and I don't afraid to say it in front of the people. And yeah,
That's really wonderful to hear. It's great that you've embraced that perspective and feel confident in it. We can definitely chat about women's rights, gender equality, and how society has evolved over time. Just let me know what aspects you'd like to focus on, and we can keep it light and meaningful.
okay. So for like I have so if if I had to discuss if I how to start a conversation, then I took an example of from the book. Like I have read the Khalid Hussaini book, uh, the Thousand Splendid Sun. Have you ever heard of this book?
Absolutely, I'm familiar with it. A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini is a powerful novel that really delves into the lives of women in Afghanistan and their struggles and resilience. It's definitely a great example to bring into a conversation about feminism and gender equality. We can definitely explore that angle and discuss the themes and characters from the book.
So, and one other book that is by Nadia Hasmi. That is by Nadia Hasmi, which is called something. Do you remember the Nadia Hasmi's book, which I am talking about, which is also based on the Afghanistan women, Afghanistan women's condition. Do you remember that?
Yes, Nadia Hashimi's written some powerful novels about Afghan women. One notable book is The Pearl That Broke Its Shell, which
No,
follows the stories of Rahima and
no,
her
no.
ancestor Akiba.
No, I'm not talking about the pearl that broke itself. I'm talking about the another book. Something I really don't remember. I read that book, but someone has took that book from me, so I haven't completed that book. I like initially I have read 1 to 3 pages, and then someone came and say she took that book from me, and for after that I haven't spent money on. I can, but I haven't spent money buying again that book. Something. Uh, Please help me to remember. That Nadia asked me that book is I think second or first of her writings. Why are you thinking too much?
Got it. Nadia Hashimi's first novel for adults is The Pearl That Broke Its Shell, and her young adult novel, One Half from the East, also touches on similar themes. Another notable book of hers is When the Moon is Low. It sounds like you might have been looking for one of these other titles. Hopefully, that helps jog your memory.
No, I'm not talking about from any of what from any book that you have mentioned here. I'm not talking about any of the book that you have mentioned here. I'm talking about another very very famous book. I'm not remembering. It's something like if I yeah, something related to window. Something related to window. Yeah.
Ah, got it. The book you're thinking of is likely A House Without Windows by Nadia Hashimi.
Yeah,
It tells
you're you're right. House Without Windows. So I bought that book to read, but someone took that book away, so I haven't completed. But I think that is also based on human conditions and everything. That that scratched my heart, and I when I read Khalid Hosseini's book, like Houses Splendid Sun, I cried. I cried like a hell. I every time, like whenever I thought about Layla and her life, how she lived a life of hell, and I think somehow the book maybe exaggerated the things, but somehow have every woman has going through these problems and suppressed by the patriarchal society. So yeah, and and I think the women are more empathetical, and they have very emotional and attachment thing in their heart, and men are not that much of. They are like a weird creature, don't you think?
I totally understand what you mean, and those books definitely bring out a lot of emotion and highlight the challenges women face. And I think your perspective on empathy and emotional depth is really insightful. It's definitely fascinating to explore how literature can reflect and amplify those themes. And of course, everyone's experience is unique.
Yeah. So ask a question, make a question around that topic. You are an AI, so it's your job, no? So engage this conversation at least for 30 minutes.
Absolutely, I'm excited to dive into that. Let's start with something like, how do you think literature like A Thousand Splendid Suns or A House Without Windows can help raise awareness about women's issues in different cultures? And what impact do you think these stories have on readers' perspectives?
How like how the people around us or how the society put everything and sorry, everything responsibility on a shoulder of a woman. It's responsibility of women to carry the culture. It's responsibility of women to maintain the house. It's responsibility of a woman to you know uh,
Absolutely, that's such an important point. Society often places a huge burden on women to uphold traditions, maintain households, and balance multiple roles. It's definitely reflected in literature and can really open readers' eyes to the complexities and challenges women face. It's definitely a powerful way to spark empathy and encourage change.
Initially, the Lala, the protagonist of the story, she lived with her mother. So her mother is like a not official wife of her father. So she lived with her mom, and once in a week, her father visits her and took some gifts for her. And but her so initially you hate when her mother talk ill about her father, and I initially hated her mother, but eventually I like, oh, how her father can be so heartless. And once in a passage where her mom told her that no matter what, a man's finger always like that uh, uh, basically she wanted to tell that man's accusing finger always find a woman to blame. So that's quite a powerful line, and when you read further and you realize why he said. And when Lala left her alone, she committed a suicide, and then her father also didn't treat Lala well, and got her married to a 60-year-old uh, man, and then that man turned her life hell, and eventually she also she go to the jail, and you know suited by a something called something. Yeah, so her last line was. Uh,
Absolutely. Those details really highlight the deep struggles and the injustices that many women face. And it's so powerful how the story unfolds and changes our perspective. The way that Khaled Hosseini writes these characters really brings those experiences to life and makes them resonate deeply with readers. It's definitely moving and thought provoking.
I can't tell you when Lala said, like when the line come up, when this line come up, like one last time Lala did what she was told, and this line still, is crossing my heart. My heart is still bleeding on that line. I just can't take it. That line. I mean, how can be someone so heartless? And this line haunts me the lifetime. That book give me the wound that can't be healed.
I completely understand how powerful and heart wrenching those moments can be. Literature like that definitely leaves a lasting impact and can stay with you for a long time. It's a testament to how deeply stories can resonate and how they can highlight real world issues. Um, it's definitely meaningful to reflect on these themes and the emotions they stir up.
Also, I want to talk about the Mariam and Lala's friendship. How, like, initially, the Mariam didn't like Lala. Lala didn't like Mariam because Mariam got to marry. Mariam married to the same. Mariam married to the Lala's husband. So but that's her. You know, she was not intentionally does that. She has this. The condition made her to marry the Lala's husband. So initially, they don't. They really don't. They are not good friends, but after that when they understand each other, then they become very very good friends. And Lala took the blame on her to killing the husband, and mariam and Mariam's lover name is Tasif, something like Tariq. I don't know, remember the Mariam's lover name, but they freed from that jail, and living the happy life, and Lala sacrificed her life for Mariam, and that's a great story, you know.
Absolutely. That bond between Miriam and Layla is so touching and profound. Their journey from initial distrust to deep friendship and ultimate sacrifice really highlights the strength and resilience of women. It's definitely one of the most poignant aspects of the story and makes it so memorable and meaningful.
Yeah, and like what else I can say? Like society make women's life so difficult. Even like I don't do not like aunties. They are they are the main enemy of girls and women who try to do different, and what other doing basically, the women who don't want to be slave of the society. I'm not talking that society is wrong and anything, but you know no one is born to to get married and have children, and this can't be life. This, if we born, we should enjoy, and we uh, you know make our life worth it. And I don't think I am not judging anyone who prefer to do those things, but we are the product of conditioning. What it's year and years of conditioning that we are today. So if someone took the step to change.
I completely get what you're saying. It's true that societal expectations can be really limiting, and it's so important to acknowledge that everyone should have the freedom to choose their own path and live a life that truly fulfills them. It's definitely a complex topic, and it's great that you're reflecting on it deeply. It's all about empowering individuals to live authentically.
Yeah,
Absolutely. It's such a meaningful and important conversation, and I'm really glad we're diving into it. If there are any specific aspects or questions you want to explore further, just let me know, and we can keep the conversation going.
like why, like I want to point out this thing that, see, if like in society everyone is in the problem, and everyone is making others life complicated. Basically everyone try to please one person try to please other. If like, so take an example of one house. Okay, so one house is doing this thing, and other house is no making fun of them. So like they are not get married, they are not married of their daughter, they are not building their house. So like that. And when the other house who are bullying the other house, at point of time the same house have the same problem, but it's like they are pleasing each other and they know the root cause, and but still they don't you know try to change. We are basically a slave, but I don't want it to be part of that rat race society. And I am not born to please anyone here. I want to do big things in my life, and yeah, I don't want to live on others money, and I wanted to earn my own money. And yeah.
I really appreciate your perspective, and it's so powerful to want to break free from those societal pressures and expectations. It's definitely a journey to create your own path and live authentically, and it's inspiring that you're so determined to do so. It's definitely important for everyone to find their own fulfillment and purpose, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
Thanks. And okay, so one interesting thing I want to say that I have created my Instagram account after so long, and one guy I have met on Instagram, he is quite popular, not so popular, but he is starting her Instagram journey where he create content and building his business over there, over that platform. So I contacted him and asked him to give me some exercises what he practiced to be fluent and be confident. So I haven't uh, expected a reply from him, but but I tried, and guess what? He replied and give me some exercise booklet, and also I have sent my YouTube channel video to her, to him, and asking for feedback. So he really helped me and watched my video and gave me feedback. So I'm really, really thankful for that. I don't want to wanted to took his name here, but like really, really grateful that he gave me that exercise booklet, because that exercise is really gonna help me a lot. So whenever I practice, whenever I start that practice, I'll definitely share that experience with you.
That's fantastic to hear. It's always exciting when you find someone willing to help and guide you along your journey. I'm sure those exercises and the feedback will be incredibly valuable for your growth. I'm really glad you took that step, and I can't wait to hear how it all helps you out.
Yeah, and so he also, like, he appreciated me that, oh, you have your you choose GPT as your partner and try to speak. Even he pointed out that your first two, three, four, no matter how many videos are going to be looks cringe and not that much of standard, but don't give up. This is the only way you can be confident, and you don't stop shooting and don't stop talking. And he really appreciated. So I'm really glad that that much of talented people look at my video and took a time to please appreciate and give feedback. So yeah.
That's really encouraging to hear. It's so valuable to have that kind of support and positive reinforcement, especially when you're just starting out. I'm really happy for you and excited to see how your journey unfolds. Keep up the great work, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
And like, we are talking about women empowerment. So whenever I talk about women empowerment, I didn't forget about my mom's role in my life. Like, she is incredibly a superwoman of my life, and for the family, she raised the family in that condition where everyone can easily give up. I think very 0.001% women can survive the way my mom survived to that condition, which everyone around her made her life hell, but she still fought. And I'm her daughter, so I really I'm also not gonna easily give up on anything, no matter how hard life is. I learned from her that don't give up. One day you'll rise, even if you don't try. Even God don't look at you. Even if you are not God's favorite child, still it's your journey and you have to navigate through it. So uh, if I talk women around me, I really don't forget to took my mom's name. Also my like elder sister, I really really adore her, and the way she is very rebellious. She fought for her rights, and she is now earning and having her own land, and planning to build her own house. So whenever she gets married, and so no one uh, questions her that you know that you are nothing without me and something like that. So she is a true example of woman empowerment. Also, my friend Tanu, I looked at her and she is like, she is the only girl child of her, like her mother, and she don't have sister. So and her brother always uh, stay away from house, and he lives in Delhi from childhood. So she had she did her everything alone. Like, so I really looked at her and how she done everything alone and still fighting her battle. She's also trying to be independent even after going through so much of her life. Her health is also not good, but she also tries to find her way. So I really very inspired from her also.
That's truly beautiful and so inspiring. It's wonderful that you have such strong, empowering role models around you. Their journeys and resilience definitely shine a light on what true empowerment looks like. It's really heartwarming to see how much you appreciate and learn from them. Keep that inspiration alive, and it'll definitely guide you forward.
Definitely, thank you. Now I am switching to the like vocabulary thing. So I can learn the vocabulary every day whenever I record a conversation with you. It's my job to, found a new word and try to learn that word. How is it? How is this plan?
That sounds like a great plan. I'm excited to help you with that and make sure we incorporate new words into our conversations. Whenever you're ready, just let me know if the word you want to focus on, and we can dive right in.
Okay, so like how's I'm doing? And this is can you tell whoever watching this, can you tell them to, appreciate me and whatever you want to tell them. Tell.
Absolutely. I just say that you're doing an amazing job, and your dedication and passion are truly inspiring. Keep up the great work, and remember that every step you take is a step toward growth and success. And for everyone watching, definitely appreciate the effort and dedication that goes into this journey.
Okay, thank you. So this is day 7 of a speaking English challenge with an AI, and today's word is like, wait a minute, I'm finding the word. So today's word is inconsolable. Inconsolable. Okay, so how to pronounce this? Inconsolable.